My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. Today, in this parable session, first we'll take up secret of life and death. Always have a question: why I am living? What is the purpose of life? Why I have come to this earth? There are so many people die. We wonder why people die. Narada, the divine sage, also had this question. He asked Vishnu, Bhagavan Vishnu, what is the purpose of life? Why people are born? Why people die? Then now Vishnu says, you go and ask this question to a piglet. There's a pig farm in the earth. You ask this question to a piglet who is born in the pig farm. The piglet will answer you. Narada rushes to the pig farm on the earth. Then there is a pig. Then newly born piglet is there. He asked the piglet. He was not sure what piglet will answer. When Vishnu Bhagavan himself, he didn't answer. Which piglet will answer, he doesn't know. Then he asked the piglet, why? What is the purpose of birth? What is the purpose of why birth and death is there? What is the purpose of life? The piglet cries and dies. The piglet cries and dies immediately. Narada doesn't get its answer. He comes back to Vishnu and says, the piglet cried and died, didn't give the answer. Then Vishnu Bhagavan says, there's a dog which has given birth to puppies. Go and ask the puppies, why? What is the purpose of birth? What is the why there's birth and why there's death? What is the purpose of life? Narada is not sure whether puppies will answer. Vishnu has not answered. Whether puppies will answer. Okay. So then he rushes to the dog, the place where the puppies are born. One of the puppies, he asks, what is the purpose of life? Why are you born? What is life and death? Then the puppy cries and it dies. So Narada is shocked. This puppy also has died. He has not given the answer. Then he comes back to Vishnu and says, the puppy also died. Then Vishnu says, go and ask a child which is born in a poor family there. Narada says, I'm afraid to ask. The moment I ask somebody, they will die. I don't want to ask. So Vishnu says, go and ask. Find out the answer. So Narada rushes to that place. A child is born in a poor man's house. Very scared. He is very scared to ask the question. But anyway, Vishnu has said, he'll ask the question. What is the purpose of life? Why people are born and die? What is birth and death? Hearing that question, the child cries, gives a big cry and dies. He doesn't answer. Narada is shocked. Whoever I ask the question, they are dying. He comes back to Vishnu, Bhagavan. Bhagavan Vishnu, I did get my answer, and whoever I ask a question, they are dying. Then Vishnu Bhagavan says, you not got your answer? No, I have not got my answer. Now you go and ask the question to a child which is born in a king's house. The Narada says, no, Bhagavan, I can't ask. The child will die. The moment I ask the question, before giving the answer, the child will die. Vishnu Bhagavan says, try. This time you will get an answer. Narada rushes to the king's palace where the child is born. A newly born child is there. Narada goes and asks the child, what is life? What is the purpose of life? What is birth and death? Then the child laughs. He says, I was born as a piglet. You came and asked me because a divine sage comes and asks me, I got some good punya, good merit. And then I took a new birth. Otherwise, I had to be born as a piglet for many, many lifetimes. And why somebody is born as a piglet? To enjoy the filth. I wanted to enjoy the filth. That's why I was born as a piglet. There's a desire in me to enjoy the filth. So then, because of a good merit of seeing a sage like you, I didn't have to go through the karma of taking birth in the taking a piglet's life and enjoying that filth. I got a better life, dog's life, where I'm closer to human beings. Okay. So I cried because I'm no longer able to enjoy the filth, and then I died. But because I met you, my karma got shortened. Then I took birth as a dog. So as a dog, I was closer to human beings. I can have a company of human beings. I wanted to be with human beings. Because I saw a sage like you, my karma of that also got reduced. I had a desire to be closer to human beings. I had a desire to eat meat. That's why I was born as a dog. So, because of seeing you, I became free from my desires. Then I was born as a human being. Instead of being with human beings, I was born as a human being in a poor man's house. I had a desire to become rich, enjoy the riches. So because of seeing you, because of seeing a sage like Narada, my wish got fulfilled very soon. I died immediately and I was born in the king's house. Now that you have come here, I'm very happy because I have a desire, no longer have a desire for riches. I want to become enlightened. Probably I'll die now and become born as get birth as an enlightened being. And the child dies immediately. So, what is life? Life is an opportunity for us to experience our desires. Each of us have some seed desire, some desire. And that desire we'll experience for many lifetimes, and we get bored when we have some new desire. The new desire comes up and we start experiencing the new desire. Okay. So birth is for experiencing desire. Death is because the body which is there for experiencing desires is no longer useful, like a vehicle. I have a vehicle, I use it for 10 years and the vehicle becomes old and I drop. So similarly, the body for experiencing desire becomes old, you drop it and you take another body to experience the same desire. But over a period of time, desires will become better and better and better for better and better. From pig's life to dog's life, dog life to human life to king's life, and king's life to enlightened life. So desires will keep changing. For that, you need different bodies. You keep taking bodies. And as bodies become old, you drop the bodies and take a new body. Now I have a desire, no longer have a desire for being a king and enjoy the riches. I have a desire for enlightenment, freedom, liberation. I want to be peaceful. So I'm going to die. And he dies. No, Narada gets the answer. Life is not a small window what we see. Life is a series of evolutions. All of us were born as some animal, some plant, spent a lot of time, then grew up. Gradually, after lots of evolution, we have become human beings. In human beings also, we'll experience many lifetimes, experiencing different things. Then finally, we'll become enlightened. The life is a evolution. A series of lives and deaths is evolution. The birth is for taking up a body. Death is for dropping the body, taking a new body. Birth and death is not end of life. The life is a continuous journey. The journey will happen until you become enlightened, where you become absolutely peaceful and you say, I don't need any more journeys. So that's why our ancestors said, it is human life, the life, birth and death is a series of evolutions. That's what they call as reincarnation, series of reincarnations. The soul takes many lifetimes to get experience. Finally, gradually it becomes evolved. It starts moving towards God. It goes for self-realization and then gets liberated from this cycle of birth and death. Is the story clear? Any questions? So don't think that birth and death, don't look at a birth and death in a short window of one lifetime. Look at a birth and death as a event spanning over thousands of years or many lifetimes. So there are stories of Buddha's Jataka tale where Buddha tells the stories of his 500 lifetimes. I'll tell Jataka tale sometime. Why we suffer in life? Why there is a suffering in life? Our suffering in life is because of the mind. The mind causes immense suffering in our life. Mind is a very good instrument, is a very good tool, but it's a very bad master. What is mind? Mind is nothing but a flow of thoughts from past to future. The mind never stays in the present moment, the now. All our life is in the now. We can experience love. Are we able to experience life fully in the now? We'll never experience life in the full now because the mind keeps on continuously interfering. I remember the story of Mullah Nasruddin. Mullah Nasruddin is considered as a wise man of Middle East. He was going with his friend in a car. His friend was driving. They were enjoying the ride. A beautiful road, wonderful scenario. But his friend noticed that Mullah Nasruddin is jumping Once in a while, from the seat, he jumps and sits. He gets tensed up and sits. He asked Mullah, Mullah, why are you getting tensed up? Relax, no. The drive is nice. The journey is good. The weather is good. Why are you getting tensed up? Mullah says, I'm afraid of trucks, the trucks which are coming from behind. Your friend says, come on here, don't be afraid. I'm a good driver. The trucks will go, the trucks will come and go. They'll not do anything to us. We'll not meet with an accident. Mullah says, I'm not worried about the accident. Then what are you worried about? 20 years back, my wife ran away with a truck driver. Then his friend says, that's 20 years back. No, you should be happy. Mullah says, I am happy till date. But the moment I see a truck driver, I'm afraid he will come back and return my wife. See what happens? Some incident which happened 20 years back, it keeps haunting you. 20 years back, his wife ran away. But now, when he should enjoy the drive. He should enjoy that life is in the present moment. There's a beautiful road. There's a beautiful sunshine. There's a beautiful scenario and a very nice car. Instead of experiencing the present moment, his mind is going to the past and imagining a scenario where what will happen if something happen. What will happen? So the mind always drags us to the past and creates a scene about the future which doesn't happen. Who will come back after 20 years and return the wife? And possibly the truck driver is dead also by this time. So it will take the past scenario and imagine about the future which are not possible, which are not there. The past is dead. The future is not born. The only life we have is at the present moment. Are we able to experience the life in the present moment? If you are able to experience the life in the present moment fully, we will be always joyful. But our mind is crowded with the past thoughts and worries about the future, and we miss the present. The present is the gift from God. The present is the present from God. When we are in the present moment, we experience the divine presence in us. The present moment is the presence, the Sakshi, the witness, Atma. The present moment you can experience the presence of the divine in you, presence of the divine all around. You can experience the God in the present moment and in the presence, as presence. So we miss that beauty of the present moment when we are lost in the thoughts of past and future. The mind creates that nuisance. Come back to the present moment. Don't live in the past or in future. Live in the total present moment. As you start living totally in the present moment, a deeper presence opens up in you. The presence is called God. But the moment you are lost in the past or future, you are not able to notice that presence. You become absent. When you are absent, you cannot experience God. When you are not absent, you cannot experience the joy. When you are absent, you cannot experience the happiness. Live in the present moment and experience the divine presence now, here and now. Any questions? I'll tell you another story, the nature of the mind. The story of a foolish monkey. There was one guru, he had an ashram in a forest, a big ashram. He had many students. One day, they saw a baby monkey. The mother had died. The baby monkey had become orphan. It actually the baby monkey is a gorilla, small gorilla. The mother has died. So they bring that baby monkey to the ashram. They feed milk. They give food to monkey, baby monkey. The baby monkey grows up. It is living with all the ashram students. It's enjoying the life with all the ashramites. It also thinks that it's also a student of the master. It'll do all the work of ashram work. The students fetch wood from the forest. The monkey also goes and fetches wood from the forest. The students go to the well and draw water and bring water to the ashram. The baby monkey also brings the water. The students cook, cutting the vegetable and cook food. The baby monkey also does that. They sweep the floor. The baby monkey also sweeps the floor. Now the baby monkey has grown up. It has become 200-pound gorilla, big gorilla. But it is doing all ashram work wonderfully. Very faithfully, it does all ashram work. Everything what any student can do, 4 times that work this gorilla can do. Because it's strong and it is very focused on doing it. It will do everything very cleanly. The master is very, very happy with the gorilla. He gives more and more responsibility to the gorilla. The gorilla becomes the pet student of the master. One day, the master is sleeping below a tree on a cot. He tells gorilla, please fan me. It's hot summer. Please fan me. I want blow some air. It's very hot. Use a fan and blow air. So they have a handheld fan for blowing the air. So the gorilla is faithfully blowing the air on face of the body and face and body of the master, keeping him cool in the hot summer. Master is having a deep sleep. He is enjoying that service by the gorilla. Then gorilla sees one little fly is coming and sitting on the nose of master. The gorilla doesn't like little fly and coming and disturbing the master's sleep. It tries to chase that fly. The fly doesn't go. Again, it comes and sits back. The gorilla gets very angry. It takes a hammer and smashes the fly along with the nose of the master and face of the master. Now, what is this gorilla? Who is this gorilla? The gorilla is our monkey mind. Our mind is very, very powerful, like gorilla. It will do. It is actually mind is designed for doing lot of jobs very well. Mind can be trained very well. How do you train the mind? See, when you want to drive the car, initially it's very difficult, with very lot of difficulty to drive. So this you need to be very careful. How will I press the accelerator? How will I press the uh, brake? How will I turn the wheel? All these are very difficult. But then mind learns it. The mind becomes a master. Mind learns that. And after mind learns this trick, how to drive a car, you don't have to worry. When driving the car also, you can be happy looking through the window, listening to music. The mind is able to drive. It's a servant, good servant. It will be able to drive your car. It's like autopilot. Now you can give the job to the mind, autopilot. Drive the car now. And I'll be happy enjoying some music, looking at this thing, what is it, scenery, looking at shops. And your servant will do, the mind will take care of running the car. Mind is a very, very good servant, very efficient servant, and very powerful also. So you are also, as a master, you are very happy. You give a lot of jobs to the mind. You teach how to do cooking. Okay, cooking also now, initially when you do the cooking, it's very difficult for you. Put one spoonful of salt, you have to think 5 times. How much is it okay? Is it okay? Okay, mirchi and masala. How much I should put? You should carefully think. And after some time, your mind gets trained. Then what happens? You do cooking. Mind is somewhere. You can keep looking somewhere, listen to music, see the TV, and cooking will be done. The mind will take care of a lot of cooking activity. It's like autopilot. You are training your mind, monkey mind, very well. Mind is a very, very good servant. But mind is a very bad master. It can smash your nose. You're trained your mind how to become angry. In what circumstances you can become angry? You're trained to your mind how to become depressed. Oh, this is the condition where I have to get depressed. You see some movies. In the movie, okay, the heroine separate out. Hero starts drinking alcohol. Or from movies you train your mind. When the heroine goes in your life, you start drinking alcohol. So your monkey mind is trained now. So the moment some separation happens, you start looking for alcohol. So you're training your monkey mind in wrong ways. And then what to do? That wrong training of the monkey mind is very faithful. It's a faithful servant. It will implement your commands. And when you are sleeping, when you are unconscious, the monkey mind will make you angry. Monkey mind makes you feel depressed. Monkey mind is a good servant. You can train it very well, but you have given a bad training. The bad training is causes you suffering in life. So you get angry. Why I'm getting angry? Because you have given unconsciously, you have trained your mind to become angry. Why I'm getting depressed? Because there's unconscious training for the monkey mind to become depressed. Mind is a very good servant, my dear. But who teaches the servant? It's you, consciously. Can you bring consciousness in your life? Can you train your mind consciously for good habit patterns? Then your life will be very peaceful. Mind is a very good servant, but very bad master. The moment the mind becomes master, you are in trouble. And the mind becomes master when you are asleep, when you are unconscious, when you are not aware. So bring awareness into your life. Train your mind properly for good habits, peaceful habits, joyful habits, and you will have a very wonderful life. Is the story of foolish mind clear? Foolish monkey? Actually, monkey is not foolish. You are foolish. The master is foolish. The monkey, the mind is a good servant. But don't be foolish. Give good habit patterns to the mind. So you have made your servant foolish. The servant is an obedient, intelligent servant. Mind is your servant. Why did you make it foolish? Now, who is foolish? Please find out. Is the story clear? Monkey is not foolish. Monkey is servant.
The title should be Foolish Master.
No, I didn't. Foolish master, no, foolish monkey. Why monkey became foolish? Because of master. Do you have such problems? No? Any questions?
Should we stop?
Stop. Next question. No. I will have one more card story. So the mind is a very peculiar servant. Mullah Nasruddin goes to office every day. And when going to office every day, he carries his lunch pack. And every day in lunch pack, he brings 2 chapatis and sabji. For lunch, all of the people sit together in the around the table, and during lunchtime they have discussion. Mullah Nasruddin opens the lunch box, curses, again chapati, again bhaji. I'm sick of this, but still he has to eat. His friends keep observing. Every day same behavior. Every day he brings chapati, every day he eats sabji, and every day he curses. Same chapati, same sabji. Then one day his friend says, Mullah, I'm seeing that every day you are bringing chapati and sabji. You are cursing chapati and sabji every day. Why don't you change the food item which you bring every day? Why don't you talk to your wife and ask her to make something different every day? Mullah says, I'm not married, my dear. I'm not at all married. I only make chapati and I only bring chapati. And I don't know how to do anything else. I know only making chapati. That's why I'm cursed to eat chapati. My chapati is the only thing which I know, and chapati is the only thing I can eat. But I'm sick of it. But I'm not able to change because that's my habit. So similarly, many of us develop a lot of habits in life. We only develop the habits of getting angry, habits of getting sad, habits of fighting with somebody. Who developed the habit? We only develop it. Then after fighting, after getting sad, we only curse ourselves. We keep cursing. You come out of this habit. There's no wife to blame. Mullah had at least Mullah didn't have one, didn't marry. He didn't have wife. There's nobody to blame in your life. You only have developed some habit. You only have to correct it. Mind should be a good servant. We should train the mind for good habits. We should teach the mind new things which are right things. Many times we are stuck up in old habit patterns and make our life miserable. It's time to come out of that old habit patterns. Time to change our life. You have a wonderful servant called mind, but you have trained him wrongly. Take care of mind. Mind your mind. Many times we keep blaming others for our habit patterns. There's nobody else to blame. We are responsible for our mind. So let's close this session for today. We'll take up some more parables next week. Any questions?